All right, let's jump right in. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most powerful tools you have in your career, your words. Seriously, we're going to look at how to level up your everyday communication from something that just, gets the message across to something that actually builds trust, shows confidence, and really makes you stand out. Let's do this. You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You hit send on an email or a message, and then that little voice in your head kicks in. Oof, did that sound rude? Was that way too direct? It's a super common thing to worry about. But trust me, the fix isn't as complicated as you might think. And here's the big secret. Getting to that next level in professional communication, it has nothing to do with using a thesaurus to find bigger, fancier words. Nope, it's not about sounding complicated at all. It's about being more strategic, clearer, more courteous, and way more effective in how you say things. So to really get this, we're going to use a pretty simple 3-level framework. First, you got basic. It's direct, it's simple, it gets the job done, but yeah, it can sometimes come off a little blunt. Then there's intermediate, which adds a nice layer of politeness. But advanced, that's where the magic really happens. It's clear, it's courteous, and it's strategic. Let's just look at a quick example here. I will do the work fast. I mean, it's fine, right? It's basic, the point gets across. But compare that to, I will expedite the task to ensure timely completion. Whoa. It says the same thing, but it just lands differently. It has a sense of professionalism, of urgency, and a real commitment to a deadline. It manages expectations like a pro. Okay, let's get super practical. The first thing we're going to focus on is something we do a million times a day, giving updates. Whether you're just sharing a file or, reporting a problem, how you phrase it makes a huge difference. So on the left, you see the basic way. I send report, please check. It kind of feels like a command, doesn't it? A bit abrupt. Now look at the advanced version on the right. It's a complete shift in tone, in feeling. It's collaborative, it's respectful, and it immediately opens the door for feedback. So why is this so much better? Well, it's not just about being polite, it's about being proactive. You're confirming what you did, and you're immediately inviting them to collaborate. You're not just throwing a file over the fence. You're managing the whole interaction and making it super easy for them to respond. Okay, let's tackle a trickier one, reporting a problem. Saying there is a problem in the system can set off all kinds of alarm bells. But look at the advanced alternative. It uses professional language, and here's the brilliant part. It pairs the problem with the solution in the very same sentence. The difference here, and it's a huge one, is confidence. The advanced phrase immediately shows you're taking ownership, and it reassures everyone. That simple change in wording shifts your role from someone who just points out problems to someone who solves them, and that is a massive leap in how you're perceived at work. Next up, let's talk about mastering another key area, your availability. Saying you're busy, it can be a really delicate dance, right? You don't want to sound unhelpful, but you've also got to protect your time. I am busy. It's basically a conversational brick wall. It just shuts everything down. But the advanced phrase, I am currently occupied with some urgent tasks, it gets the same point across, but it keeps things professional and respectful. It's a boundary, not a barrier. The real power here is that you're giving just enough context. Urgent tasks shows why you're unavailable without oversharing, and currently lets them know it's just a temporary thing. You're setting a professional boundary politely, and you're getting your point across without hurting the relationship. All right, our final section really ties all of this together, communicating with confidence. Because at the end of the day, the language you choose has a direct impact on your credibility and the trust people have in you. Okay, let's look at asking for help. Please help me. Depending on the context, it can sometimes sound a little helpless, a little desperate maybe. But the advanced version completely transforms this. It's a structured, respectful request between two professionals. It frames the whole thing as a collaboration. What makes this so effective is that respect is just baked right into the phrase. You're giving them context, and you're acknowledging their time is valuable. You're basically turning what could be a simple plea into a professional collaboration, which empowers both you and the person you're asking for help. It's a win-win. Now, this one might just be the most important one of all. Just saying, I don't know, can feel like a failure, like a total dead end. But look at the advanced phrase. It's honest, but it is not an end point. It's a pivot straight to action. And this, right here, is a true power move. You're taking a moment of not knowing and turning it into a chance to show how reliable and proactive you are. You're saying, I don't have the answer right this second, but I promise you I'm gonna go get it. That builds a massive amount of trust. So as we start to wrap this up, let's circle back to this one central idea. Advanced communication is never about complexity. It's about finding that sweet spot, that perfect balance of being clear, courteous, and strategic in everything you say and write. So here's your takeaway toolkit. In pretty much any situation, just ask yourself these questions. Am I adding context? Am I being proactive here? Am I managing expectations? And is my ask crystal clear? If you can check those 4 boxes before you hit send, you are already operating at an advanced level. So I want you to think about your own messages, the things you type every single day. What's one common phrase you always use that you could level up with these ideas? Just start with one. I promise you'll be amazed at the impact it makes.